All right, guys. I nailed this one. We've got a very, very special Christmas interview with the one, the only King Krampus. Welcome to the show, Krampus.
Welcome. Yeah, thank you very much.
So my fat skeptical friend doesn't believe you're the real Krampus, but you are, in fact, the real Krampus, yeah?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see you there. Krampus, you got your face covered.
It is very, very, very dingy in my my dungeon.
Yeah, it's in a dungeon, dude. You expect there to be light? Look, he's got candles. What do you expect?
It just looks like a guy in a Santa Claus hat.
Well, no, there's horns.
All right. I'll play along.
Anyway, I believe we prepared some questions. Don't be rude to our guest, you fuckwit.
All right, well, I actually don't know a whole lot about you, Krampus. Do you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, wait a minute. You don't know a whole lot about him, yet you're sitting there doubting that he exists. That's interesting. Why don't you get to know him?
Okay, I'm trying to get to know him.
I'm
trying to get to know the guy, okay?
Fine, yeah.
I'm trying to have an open mind.
He's a demon, but okay.
We have a demon on the show again. So far, you're still better than the last
demon
one.
Is a pejorative. It's very, very racist. I prefer ancient pagan god, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We've used that word so many times on the show.
Yeah.
I tell Brian all the time, don't say demon. Don't say the N-word. He just doesn't stop. It's crazy. You should hear what he says about Mexicans. It's nuts.
No one's going to believe this.
I'm saying, you got to be more culturally sensitive. So do you have more questions for the
Yeah, I've got more questions.
pagan god?
I would like
Dead air is
pagan
what you'd
god
like.
to tell us a little bit about himself first.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll have some questions.
Before the martyr worshippers distorted our Yule, I would ride with the wild hunt, and we would scare off the darker forces. But now we do not get the sacrifices. So the traditions change a little bit, and now it's all about punishing the youth and we like to call it harvesting, really. We are also not very fond of the abductions and the kidnapping word, but
Okay, so that is something
we call it harvesting.
That is something I do remember reading about you, is that you kidnap children to punish them.
Don't let him get you down, first of all. I love punishing the youth. That's why I invited Brian on the show to begin with.
Just to punish the youth?
It's very necessary. Really, yes. Remember, the asshole children grow up to be as the asshole adults. So, yeah.
All right. Have you ever visited either one of us? Because I don't remember Krampus ever visiting me, and I was a pretty big piece of shit.
That is because you're the Jew, and Krampus. Krampus does not want to be that guy. So,
Hey, man. All's fair. First of all, I'd just like to remind you that you did start off the show by saying the D word.
Oh, so it's okay for him to say that then?
Yeah, he's a
Krampus was simply saying that I am not the racist. See, I'm not good, especially being the German pagan deity. You do not want to go around harming small Jewish children. It does not look good.
He's got a point.
Okay, so you left me alone for optics. All right, that's fun. But what about Andrew?
Mostly, yes. PR reasons, yes.
Yeah,
what about Andrew?
I don't remember you ever visiting my house for a couple reasons. One, I've never been disemboweled.
Yeah.
And two, every time I was beaten with like some kind of brush or stick, it was definitely my Uncle Gary. He wasn't a real uncle, but he was like my dad's. He's like a friend of a friend.
You should definitely talk with a therapist with that. So did you ever visit Andrew?
Well, the punishments vary. If you got the call, or sometimes the bad homework, it is not necessarily the kidnapping every time. The crime fits, and I don't remember necessarily. But if you ever got coal, or maybe the dog feces, that was probably Krampus.
Oh my God, yeah. I got so much dog feces as a kid. I bring it to the studio all the time.
All the time. This is why you're so obsessed with poop.
Probably.
It's because of Krampus. Thanks a lot. He brings it in here all the time.
Could be the childhood trauma, yes.
Oh my goodness.
What would a kid have to do in order to get kidnapped and eaten?
Usually low cholesterol is nice. But as far as behavior, yes, I do occasionally pick up the straggler. Just you get hungry. Well, I don't know, something like really dickish. Whatever Krampus feels like, to be honest. It's really it's not so much the letter of the law as the spirit of the law.
So it's kind of like free-form torture. It's like the parkour of picking murdered
So
children,
like
children.
if you've tortured a bunch of kids, you might become more lenient because you're bored with it. But if you haven't tortured a kid in a while, and a kid like lies about his homework, you like eat him.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Yeah. It's like the blood for the blood gods, that sort of thing.
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I love this guy. I love this guest.
What's the youngest child you've eaten?
It's been so many years too. I'll pick off the occasional baby, if he's a real dick. Yeah.
What's a baby taste like? I'm curious.
Why would you ask that?
I picture
a little gamey, to be honest.
Really?
They're very, very pliable. They're very, very squishy. The bones don't really snap so much either. It's very weird.
Oh, do you have any cooking tips if I were to eat an infant? I'm just.
Butter.
Oh.
Lots of butter. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you do got to worry about the cholesterol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but butter
Yeah.
definitely would probably enhance the flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when you're thousands of years old, that cholesterol really builds.
Oh my God.
All right. Since we're already on this, we're drinking. What would you say pairs great with eating a child and butter?
Jesus Christ, Brian.
Beer, whiskey, wine. You started this.
Jeez,
You
dude.
started
Honestly,
this.
the mead. The honey vine. The classical German and Scandinavian drink. Yeah.
First of all, okay, I'm so sorry, Krampus. I apologize 100%. First of all, I bring on this guy. I wanted to have a nice interview for once with a demigod. But, I bring this guy who doubts your existence. He calls into question your practices. He drops the D-bomb. And now he wants to talk about eating babies. This is ridiculous.
You brought up babies. I just was going along with how the interview was going.
It's disgusting.
I just assumed that was what you were going to ask, and I wanted to... Whatever. I'm done with this. I'm done with this interview. Thanks for coming on the show. It's been fun hearing about you eating babies and shit. All right, but we got... This is fucked up. You're talking about eating babies. Sir, I'm not sure what your real name is.
Somebody has to eat the babies.
Christ.
They're not going to eat themselves.
We're gonna get so many protests.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be awful.
I love this guest. Thank you, Krampus. We appreciate it. See you on Christmas, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, you might, especially if you have children.
Yeah, bring that dog poop.
Yeah.
My kids love dog poop.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.